Hey, this is Ronald Carroll from Massachusetts University, and my sister asked me to help her set up a Shopify store. She does a lot of stuff, makes a lot of money on Etsy, and she does a lot of customized stuff. And she made $20,000 in 3 months when COVID first hit off mask. So she knows how to sell online, but not on Shopify. When I taught golf and tennis, I actually had an auxiliary online store in which I made a lot of money doing that. But it's hard work. So in part one, I'm just going to show you how to set up a basic store. If you like this video, please smash the button, please share, and please subscribe. I'm going to give you a lot of links below where you can get more expanded knowledge on this. But in part two, I'm going to go over the pros and cons of drop shipping and things like that, just so you know, and you go in with your eyes wide open versus your eyes wide shut. So without further ado, let's get started. Let's start a free trial by clicking here. You can also use your email account. I'm going to use Google and use my Google email. Click continue and create a Shopify account. That will take a minute. And now we're ready to get going. So we have some options here: an online store, an existing website or blog, online marketplaces, in-person store, or social media. We're just going to say we're not sure and move on. And we're just getting started. So what do we plan to sell? We can sell products that we buy or make ourselves. We can drop ship products. We can sell print on demand products, digital products, or services. For right now, we're going to decide that later, but I'm going to get more into that in part two. Once we get here, we have a few options. You can check those out. But the first thing we're going to do is add a product. So let's go over here and add a product. Now let's name our product. Put in whatever name you like. We can also use AI to create our description, but we're going to put a yada, yada, yada here. Then we're going to upload our image to our product, which would be a golf ball. Then we're going to add a price and a comparative price, which shows a discount. Then we'll add a cost to that product, which will give us a profit and a profit margin. Put in whatever you want to put here. Then we have to put in our inventory count. So we're going to say 50 here. And there are other options you can look at, as well as the weight of the golf balls we're sending out, which in this case will be a dozen golf balls. This isn't accurate. This gives you an idea of how this works. We're going to cover this section once I add a t-shirt, which I'll do next. So let's scroll up and see what we have. Let's delete that for a second. I can put it back in later. Let's scroll down to where it says vendor, and here I can put where I source my items from. And let's bring golf balls back and put that in as our category. Then I can also scroll down to tags, and I can put in golf balls, women's apparel, or whatever I want to put here. So now this is what we have. And I can save it up here or save it down here. Now let's see what that looks like. Now let's exit out of this window and add another product. Again, we'll type in a name, put in a description, and in this case, we're going to upload an image of a t-shirt. Put in your price, your cost, and follow the same steps you did with the last product. But down here, or variants, we can type in the sizes, the colors, and things like that. And you have to do this multiple times if you have multiple items. So now this is what we have, and we can go ahead and save that. And if we go back over here to products, we can see the two products that we have. And click on the product to make any changes you want to make. I'm going to make a few changes here. You can follow along with me. I can also add products here. But now I want to create a custom domain name. So I can buy a domain name from Shopify, or I can bring in an existing domain name. More on that in a second. What I want to do right now, though, is name my store. And of course, put in my phone number. Here are some more options over here to the left, but on the bottom of this, you can add shipping information and other stuff. And now my store details are over here to the left. You can click on that. As you can see, you can edit stuff over here as well. Over here to the right, you can also change your shipping rates and other variables. Over here in the upper right hand corner, you'll see the 3 stores that I created, but let's go to the one that I just created. Let's go into that store and start customizing that store. This is one of 12 free themes that we can use. Now, there are more, but they cost money. But this is the default one, and it's called Dawn. And this is the one we're going to customize. Once we're inside our website, anything you click on, any section, you can make changes to the left or to the right. First thing I want to do is I want to get rid of this welcome to our store. So click on it, go over to the left. I can delete that or just hide it. Just hide that. And I can make changes over there as well. Now what I want to do is I want to center my menu. So click on to the right, go to header, and click on desktop logo position. Let's put it in top center. Let's go over here to the setup icon right here. Click on logo. And let's select an image. Let's select our golf ball and make that our top image to replace our text. Now I want to change the actual photo here. Click on the photo, go over to the right. Let's select a new image, bring that image in. This is basic website stuff you can do in WordPress, very simple. And now we have a new image. So this is very simple to do. I can look at this via desktop, mobile, or full screen. Let's go mobile. And our products are down here. And that's how that will look. Again, click on any section and you can make changes to that section to the left or to the right. For example, in feature products, if I want to change the size of the text or the wording, click on it, go to the right, and I can make those changes. You can also play around with different things over here to the right, so just check them out. Now I want to change the text on our main landing page. So click on it, make your changes, and remember, whenever you're done, just save your work. Make our logo bigger, so click on the section, go to settings, go to logo, go down here to the slide bar, slide it to the right to make it bigger. And when you're done, save your work. To exit out of here, let's go up here to the upper left-hand corner, click on exit. And this is our main theme page, but now we're using the default Dawn theme. To see more themes, just scroll down and click on where it says Visit Theme Store. Click on that. And now we can see different themes. So we have our free themes, which are 12 of those. And then we also have 175 paid themes. As you can see, they're pretty expensive, but they're also categorized. And if you have 1 through 9 products or 200 plus products, it shows you different options you can use. But the free themes are pretty cool. Exit out of that. As you can see, the menu on the left side here has a lot of options for you to explore and check out. But one section you do want to get familiar with once you start making sales is analytics. Of course, this tells you who your customers are, what they're buying, where they're coming from, etc. And then there are also more options here. And then toward the bottom, of course, we're going to have our online store. We're going to have our point of sale system. And of course, our shop if you have a physical shop. Now let's go back into our template, customize it. And we're going to insert a video. So scroll down till you see this plus sign here and click on add a section to the footer. And on the left hand side, we're going to have a menu. Let's scroll down to video and click on video. And there you have it. Now go down here to when it says embed video from URL. I'm going to grab a video from YouTube and insert that. And this is actually from my lipstick golf league that I taught years ago. And there's my video. Pretty simple to add a video from YouTube. And if I want to change how my website looks or the front page looks, I can go up here to this drop down menu and change it anywhere I want. Home page, blog, whatever I want here. Let's exit out of here again, and I want to create a blog. So click on blog post, and over here click on create blog post. Now let's add an image. And then give it a title and a description. Make it visible and save it. And we can view it right here. Remember, this opens up in a new page, so let's just go back to our previous page. We can also make changes or bring in a different image. Okay, I'm going to undo that, go back into my theme here, go to customize. And now we need to insert that blog into our website. So go down here to the left side, click on add selection, type in blog, and click on blog post. And there it is. And now we're going to go over here and select our blog. And we called it news. So go down to news, click on that. It should appear and select it. That's simple. But now we have our inserted blog post beneath our video. And again, I can look at that in different formats. Pretty simple stuff. Make sure you save it. And let's exit out of here. Now let's go down to the bottom left here and click on settings. Then we'll go up to payments where we can set up our payment options. We can use the default Shopify options or we can use PayPal. And check out the other options over here to the left, like taxes and checkout options and things like that. And your branding is very important, especially when you're drop shipping from another external supplier. You need to make sure that your labels, your logos, return addresses, everything is from you and not your supplier. Click on the Shopify logo in the upper left-hand corner, go down to Online Store, and now let's go down to Pages. I want to add a page. Now this page can be anything you want. It can be your return policies, it could be about us, it can be whatever you want, but this is how you add pages to your website. Once you're done, remember to save it. Let's go back over here to themes and let's go back to customize our website. And now we're going to insert this page in our website. Let's go down to where we want to insert the page. Now move over to the left to where it says select page. And now we can insert our policy page. Now I need to insert that policy page into our menu. Here's how we do that. Save it and exit out. Scroll down to navigation, click on main menu. Click on add menu item, or you can search for it right here. Type in return policy. Select it, add it to your menu. And don't forget to save. Go back to our store, click on customize, and let's see the results. And there it is. Regarding their plan, now remember they give you a 3-day trial membership, which goes by really fast and doesn't give you ample time to really learn the application, to be honest with you. They also pepper you with reminders to join their plan. Now the first month of the plan is $1, but after that, you're going to spend $29 just for the basic plan, which is about $300 or so a year. So keep that in mind. Now, you can do drop shipping like my sister wants to do. I hope it works out for you. But again, this is not easy. A lot of markets are saturated, evergreen products, trends, they come and go. And people who are doing this already, when a trend does pop up, they're all over it. So it's difficult to get into the market. Trying to find reliable drop shippers is also difficult at times. So just be careful. I know people use AliExpress and places like that, but in part two, I'm going to go over some of the pros and cons of this and give you a lot of links that you can check out for yourself to see if this is working for you. Now, as you can see, basic plan, you're going to pay a higher transaction or processing fee, and it gets better as you go along. So check out the options here. If you're a big store, sure, spending $2,300 a month is a good idea, but you have to be making money first. So hope this works out for you. So just the best of luck. Please like, share, subscribe, and until we meet again, thanks for watching and have a great and blessed day.